Hey there, this is Khader Electronics Made Easy. So today we're going to talk about the setup I use for my video shootings. Let's see. So starting with the first and the most important thing for video shooting is lighting. I use a 3-point lighting method where I have 2 lights in the front and 1 in the back. So I have 2 lights here. So this is the video setup. As you can see, there are 2 lights. One is there and the other is this one. So these are Philips lights, I guess 9 watt. And as you can see, these are T bulbs which are quite bright. These are LED bulbs and those are quite bright and usually give a very nice light, and they can be turned. So when I can just change that based on the amount of lighting I want on the setup. So this is the second one here. Apart from this, I also have a bulb on top, which is a warm white color, which will act for the background light. So this is a room lighting. I usually use it also for my video shooting, and there's one more light there, the big one. If this lighting is not enough, I use that on few days. Apart from that, I have one more warm white light hanging around here, which is for adding a slight warm tint to the video. It's not a very costly or sophisticated setup, but it does give me enough lighting to work very well. Next is the video shooting camera. So I don't use any DSLR or SLR for video shooting. The one I use is a mobile phone, Samsung M31, which is the latest mobile launched by Samsung, and the quality of camera is quite good. I can shoot in 4K. I can, if I have a software which can edit in 4K, then the quality will be great. And before this, I used to use this MI Note 4, which also had a decent video quality, and but yeah, at that time when I was using this one, I didn't have proper lighting like this one, which you saw now. And now the video quality is decent. I don't have any problem with that one. But if you remember my first video, you can see how horrible the quality was. I used a webcam of, I think, Logitech I think 3000, DS3000 something, and a movie maker to edit it, and I didn't even know how to use the full capacity of the camera, and it was quite hard. Next is the tripod. So this is the tripod I use. It was bought almost 2 to 3 years back, and it's a very basic tripod. It doesn't have many functions, just it's enough for supporting the mobile, and it's strong enough. At least I have been using from last 3 years, and I didn't see any trouble with that one. For video editing, I use KineMaster in my mobile. If I don't have time and I'm in a hurry, or if I have a busy week, I usually edit the videos on my mobile while I get time, wherever I get time. But if I have time and I want to spend some quality time in editing, then I usually use the Power Director, Cyberlink Power Director app in my laptop to edit the videos, which is also as good or even better than KineMaster. So this is my workbench where I usually shoot videos. I have been having this from, I guess, 2-3 years, and this is made from wood. I specially had it made for my workbench because I wanted it for my electronic projects where I make on this one. And not just that, but I usually use it for my office work as well. And considering the COVID situation, I usually sit here for my office work. And trust me, the table won't look so neat. Usually in the middle of a week, if you see, there'll be lots of things lying here and there. There'll be books, pens, glasses, water bottle, and everything lying there. There'll be 2 laptops on this side. Other side of the table will be looking like a garbage. So I usually clean the table before my video shoot so that it looks good. And again, when the Monday comes in, it's back to its garbage look. And this cupboard, I had it made recently. I made it recently because this is a very basic one, doesn't look so good. That is the reason I don't show it a lot on the videos. I wanted it for the soldering station, so I had the soldering station and other soldering related things set up here. So whenever I want to solder something, I can't make it here, so I just move on. I'll make it here, bring it back to this table. Apart from that, there are three arrays here where I have components. So I usually keep my components separated in these kind of boxes. They come with a small handle where I can just pull it out and take the components I want. I haven't labeled it yet because I didn't, I mean, I know by seeing which box corresponds to which component. For videos where I require a closer look on the circuit, so I shoot it by placing the tripod here. And this mat, I bought it recently on Amazon. It's from Brustro, and it has two sides. One is a white and the other is a black. It's a craft mat, and it said self-healing mat. I haven't tried that. I don't want to damage the mat, so I haven't tried if it works on the self-healing. But yes, I did put a cut on it somewhere, and I saw that it doesn't stand out so easily. It's very good, and the quality is great. I'll leave the link to this mat in the description. Please check it out. And for the audio recording, I use a mic from Boya. It's a lavalier mic, and as you can see, it's fixed here. Currently the video is being recorded on this mic, and this costed me somewhere around 900 rupees, I guess. I think somewhere around 900 or something, and the quality is quite great. It has two options, one to connect to a mobile and one to connect to DSLR or SLR camera. So this works great, and this I guess I bought 2 or 3 months back only. Usually my videos, I write them down in this book. I don't write the script of the whole video, but I just write down the title. So as you can see, there's a big list coming up. The ones which are ticked are the ones which are completed, but there are many more coming up. And I'm planning for a laptop power bank next. Probably maybe in another 1 week or 2 I'll release that one, and there are many more coming up. So whenever I get a new idea, I'll just write it down. I don't need the whole plan of the project. I just write down the title of the project. By seeing that, the next time when I don't have anything to make, I'll just look at this book and see what projects I can make, and I just make it on that day. I usually shoot my videos on Sundays and I release them on the next Friday. So today is a Sunday, I'm shooting it. Now the time is around 7:30, and I usually shoot around this time, maybe somewhere between 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. and I edit it either overnight or in the rest of the week, and I release it on Friday. I usually do a scheduled release on YouTube. I usually don't write down things, a script for my video. Only thing is I'll just write down the idea, what I should be doing, and I'll just think at that instant what I should speak. But yeah, making of this is something which I usually plan it a day ahead. I don't draw or write anywhere, but I usually plan it in my mind. I try to implement it. Most of the times it hasn't failed, so that's fine. And of course, not all circuits are successful. Out of 10 circuits, 8 will be a failure and 1 or 2 will be working. But yes, all that counts is the experiments you do. So I just believe that more experiments make me learn more. So usually keep on making things. Whatever success, I show you. Whatever fails, I don't show you, because most of the people in current generation don't want to see the failures. They want to see how successful things go and how successful things are done. I do write down scripts only for videos where I have a lot of data to share, and like the one recent one, the UV Astra video which I made, that needed a lot of data to be shown. So that's why I just I wrote down a script of that too of 1 page which had all the data. So I was shooting the video, referring it, so that I don't miss most of the data, and I don't want to give any false information. So I wrote down a script for that. So that's all for today's video. The main motto of this video is to show that you don't need a complicated setup for video shooting. Anyone can shoot a YouTube video as long as you have enough lighting. You can use your room lighting also to shoot videos. You don't need complicated setups or sophisticated setups, and a basic mobile camera can work. I have been shooting with the mobile camera from past 6 years, from when I started the YouTube channel. And if you see my first video, you can see, and the quality of my camera changed, and also I changed a lot compared to my first video. So if you like this video, you might like some of my other videos too. I usually try to upload videos once in 2 weeks because I work for an MNC where the workload is a lot and I have to manage my time making videos, working for the company, and also cooking. I love cooking, so you can refer to my Instagram for my cooking pics. You can follow me on this Insta ID. So that's all for today's video. Please subscribe to my channel and check out the other videos. There are lots of videos there teaching you how to make many circuits in electronics. There are basics also if you want to start learning electronics. So I'll see you in my next video.